And welcome back, MixTapers. I, as always, am your host, Punky Bruiser. Oh man, it is getting close to the end of the dog days of summer here, but we're holding on the best we can. As always, I am joined by my faithful co-host. Please make some noise for the King of September, Dylan Willoughby. How we doing?
What up, what up? Doing all right.
Day
Day 13. It's day 13 of Same Shirt September, and we're vibing with it. Same Shirt September is running strong, and I'm gonna make it. 17 more days.
I think you could do it. I still think you need to take a bath. It's driving me crazy.
I've been bathing.
Doubt
I
it.
literally. There's proof on the internet of me taking a shower.
Dude, show me
Do
the suds,
you not watch the videos? Do you not keep track?
Show me the
The
suds.
Same Shirt September journal posted on all my social media every day.
Listen, I got
shower video.
Troubadour running out on the show. I got you not taking a bath. I'm trying to keep things organized here. All right, you know, I'm just trying to make myself look good in front of all the Queen of Maine. All right, so MixTapers,
all the Queen of Maine.
Before I embarrass myself any further, please make some noise for our featured guest of the week. Make some noise for Viqueen.
Hello.
Digital
Thanks for
noise,
having us.
digital applause.
First we were
Add
pumped to
audience
be here.
noise here.
We've got full band.
That's how we do
We've got
it.
Alexa, Courtney, Tom, and Chris in no particular order. I'm doing good. I'm still kind of like about Tom's like watch joke, but it's all right. You know?
Oh, the hickory dickory
I gotta-
cock.
Yeah, the hickory dickory. Check out my
Don't say
cock.
don't say the hard C word about it anymore. I
It's
can see it.
very
but-
Tom Green of him. It's very 2000. I think he could have done better, but that's just me.
I think
He
he
doesn't
did
jerk
great.
off any
All of
goats.
it. Dylan's still upset
man.
about it.
Dylan's upset about everything.
Well, Troubadour's a sick fuck, man. That's all I
He's
gotta say.
a sick fuck.
Keep it in the ring. Keep it in
I'll
the
keep
ring.
it in
We
the
made
ring.
an agreement.
I'll keep it
No
in the ring.
beefing on the show. We beef in the ring. All right.
Dynamite Dylan Willoughby's on vacation.
That's right.
We're
Dynamite
here.
Dylan
We're here
Willoughby's on
because
vacation.
we're here with royalty, right?
We're amongst royalty. We don't
gotta
want
behave.
You don't want to look like what Troubadour did. All right. You want to actually like look like a class act. All right. You wore your fancy shirt and
Here we
everything.
go. Got it.
So-
It's a contract.
For my MixTapers that may not be familiar, introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about the band.
So we're called Viqueen. We're based out of Portland, Maine. My name's Courtney Cavanaugh. I founded the band with my wife, Alexa Ray, over there. We got Tom Couture on lead guitar, and then we've got Chris Layton who plays drums for us. And so we, like I said, we're based out of Portland. We're kind of from all over. But yeah, we like to play regionally. This is where our home base is, though. Yeah, Lex and I met and started the band in Austin, Texas. Then we were out in San Francisco for a while, and then we came out here and found kind of our dream lineup that you see here. So we've just been like kind of gaining momentum ever since, and so things are going pretty rad for us. We're pumped. Hell yeah!
That is a perfect description, and I automatically knew that Chris was the drummer right off.
Why is that? Why is that? Because he's why? I was gonna say because he's not wearing sleeves. He always cuts his sleeves off.
Not wearing sleeves.
I don't know.
His hair is blown back from a fan, clearly, and he's got the Scott Ian going on.
Yeah, and this so that
That-
his beard doesn't get in the way of his like rapid hand movements. You never know what's gonna happen in this region.
It has happened.
It needs to be a safe. You got to keep drinks. You got to keep everything clear.
Yeah.
All right,
Yes.
because when you play as fast as y'all do, and as that you particularly no slow songs. No slow songs. You ain't got time of that.
It's our
You
policy. We ain't got time for that.
Fucking ramp up thrash hardcore.
That's it.
And I'm into it.
love
Some
it.
bands, they feel the need to take a break, and you don't. And that is absolutely true. I mean, you really started to like set that with Spill Your Guts, but like it is so apparent on the new album.
Yeah.
Like, and it's nothing on Spill Your Guts. There's a ton of fucking great songs on there. Space Camp, Party Animal,
Hell yeah.
love it. Absolutely love it. But it seems like after the move, like when you said, you got like your more full lineup. I think, and from my opinion, it seems like that full lineup and that full sound really came to fruition on this last
Oh,
album.
for sure. Everything kind of came together then.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't even play those old songs very often anymore, just because our new stuff is so kind of indicative of where we're at now.
And where we're trying to go.
It seems almost like a step backwards for us to play those songs. Like, we'll love those songs forever, and that album will be close to our heart forever because it's the first one we made together. But, yeah, we almost don't even play any of those songs just because we're so excited not only about what's on Badmouth, but about what we have coming up next. So we're trying to, instead of kind of learn things from the past, we're kind of just working on writing new stuff, even though we did just come out with Badmouth, but we've got some new stuff kind of right in the chamber ready to go. So, yeah, we're pumped.
That's awesome.
Onward.
So you've obviously staying busy. You obviously, it seemed like you linked up with Tom during the pandemic, if I'm not mistaken, if I was tracking y'all's information right.
Well,
No.
not during the pandemic. Well, the
Was
interesting story was the person Kevin Billingsley who produced and recorded their record.
Too Late.
An old friend of mine, Too Late the Hero.
Yeah, he recorded our album as well.
nice.
He's
Yeah,
a
cool.
great producer.
I mean,
yeah, you know.
it's great.
Shout out to Halo Studios.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1,000%, yes.
Yeah, those guys are great.
Uncle Kev.
Uncle Kev, yeah. But so basically, Kevin, I'm also a photographer, so Kevin had referred them to me to shoot some of their new promo pictures for Badmouth, and obviously
That wasn't
I
out
was
yet.
totally it wasn't out yet, but I did it, and then I remember them at the end of our photo session, which I did in my apartment. They were like, "Oh, you want to hear the new record?" And I was like, "Yeah." And and they played, obviously the record starts with Bridge Burner. We had it over my speaker systems all throughout my apartment, my Sonos or whatever. And I was just like, oh, wow. I immediately was just like, I love this.
And we just clicked with him
yeah.
instantly.
Well, I was kind of like.
I think we went out to Gino's for a couple beers and
We did, yeah.
But also, a few days later, he sent us a video of himself playing the songs better than we do. So we're like, all right, well, we gotta let this guy fucking go.
That is a move right there.
Yeah. Yes.
Right.
That is a move right there. I gotta remember that next time I'm trying to audition for a band. I'm just like, you know what? Here, hold on.
Right.
Check
Let me
this
What up? How's it going? Here you go. Here's a little video,
I was doing it more for fun,
That's-
but but then I was like, I obviously showed interest in how much I liked it. So I feel like that maybe they, obviously they took note of that.
And we just feel like it sounds so much more our live sound is so much more true to the album when we have a second guitarist. Lex is only only able to do so much because she's tethered kind of to what she's doing vocally and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So we were so proud of the sound of the album that we wanted to try to, replicate it as
To make it even heavier, even.
Even heavier, yeah. And so both of these guys have done heavy lifting in that realm, making us sound heavier and super full and both learning the parts in a faster time than we could have requested. So we've been super lucky for both of these two.
Yeah, I mean, there was definitely parts on the record. I think Kevin did a good job, making it obviously sound wise, but making it sound like it's three people. So you can hear the guitars, even though they're quad, probably double tracked, quad. I don't know if you did quad tracking, but you can tell it's still one guitarist. You know what I mean? So hearing us once I joined and hearing us live with two guitars, it's even bigger sounding.
More
Yeah,
powerhouse.
Super full sound.
right. Because there's definitely
It
some.
really is. I mean, the
Yep.
like I said, the album has such a massive sound. It
Mhm.
really has that
Huge
big
sound.
room ramp up.
Yeah.
Chris's drums sound fucking stupid on there. Just so good. The tone. But Kevin's his reamping skills on guitar is phenomenal. What he offers in the studio is great.
Yeah.
But man, his drum tech skills, as far as being a drum producer, holy shit, dude. That guy, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Seriously, nothing but love for Kev and what he does.
That's
and
cool.
what he
Yeah.
does
Us
for
too.
these scenes.
Big time. Yeah, he's a fucking wizard. I don't know how he does some of this. He makes us sound incredible, but yeah, he's he's just a fucking wizard. He is.
Yeah.
Big
His
time
power
Captain.
is all in his beard.
I think that's where his power is derived. Yeah.
Definitely.
Also, kind of funny. I'm wearing the version.
Oh yeah.
Version
He
of,
wears this Kevin Billingsley wears this shirt. Like,
he always
every
wears the
day.
Maine shirt.
Yeah.
I've had this Maine hat for probably 8 years, and it's funny.
I need to get a new Too Late shirt because I've just worn mine down, and I love just the simple the TLTH logo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotta love that band.
Me too.
I know this is happening in the future, but it just put out that little teaser today. I don't know if y'all
That
saw
cover
that.
song,
about, yeah, that cover song. So good to see them getting some momentum back. One of many of Maine's great bands. And you had said, like, I mean, some of us we met in Boston years ago when we were going to college together. We're in Alston, which that Boston scene, the Boston hardcore metal punk
for
scene,
sure.
so fucking good. The post-hardcore scene. But you've moved to Texas, so you've moved to San Francisco. How would you describe the difference between those music communities and then coming to Maine?
Oof. I don't know. I mean, in Austin, it was a lot of like, I don't know, kind of like Riot Girl kind of stuff, I would say. But there's just like an East Coast feel to it that you just can't get unless you're here, for sure. The community's also huge. People actually go to the shows, which is awesome. But in Austin's really like there's a ton of musicians, so it's like hard to, I don't know, it's spread a little thin as far as that goes. But and like as we moved cities, we were also like changing members and kind of like growing. Like it's always been the two of us, but like we've had different. We had a different drummer in Austin that we did in San Francisco than we do out here. And so I think that as we've really been slowly getting heavier, like, Lex used to sing lead vocals in this band Abriel that was like way heavier than we are.
Super metal.
A lot of screaming and stuff. So, but since we've been doing Viqueen, it kind of started off and then has been slowly gaining like
it's been
heaviness.
growing.
And so those different cities are it's hard to say because we were changing so much throughout each city. But Austin's a great place to play music. There's so many shows happening literally all the time. San Francisco, we were playing, I think, like maybe less often, but they were probably bigger shows. And so it's been a little bit different for us. And now we're out in this, now that we're out in Portland and we're kind of meeting so many more people. Like these guys have been playing in the scene for a long time. And so they know a ton of people, like, which has been great to be kind of built in for us. But, I think we're just getting going here. Like we moved here right before COVID, which was fucking awkward for everyone. Like all right, like let's learn our new city and our new and then there's
and everything was shut down. We're like, oh damn.
So I think just now we're hitting our stride here. So I think that I hope that we just continue to go up from here. But it's been great. The city's been awesome and super receptive. Everyone, has been.
And I think every experience that we had in every city that we've played, we've like taken a little bit to grow to where we're at now and where we're trying to go.
And I think Portland as a city has such a momentum in the scene. Obviously San Francisco and Austin, it's been going, but and not that it's just now starting, but especially with like hardcore and thrash, there's such a like band of like groups that we really love that we have like
They're
such
very
a big
supportive,
pool.
yeah.
We want to set up a show. We have so many bands to choose from and we love them all. And it's like a ton of cool things happening in Portland, I think.
For sure.
That, and I think one thing that I really love about our Portland scene is that there are so many mixed genre bills that I love. So it's reminiscent to growing up, being in high school, going out on a Friday night, not knowing, maybe one band on the bill, and then there's 3 other supporting arts that you have no idea, but they end up becoming your new favorite band. I mean, that's how I learned about the Dillinger Escape Plan. It's like, I know who On Earth is, but I don't know who Dillinger is. This will be interesting. I'm like, On Earth, I love you. You're cool, but let's talk about Ben. Let's talk about Ben.
Nice new shiny band.
Oh, Ben! Jesus Christ, my hero.
What about that record with Mike Patton? That was pretty sick.
Dude, oh my God. The Stranger's Candy takes me where I want to be. Broken Ivy and the back of every street. Oh, you know it. Miss Machine? Mm-hmm. I think? Yeah, think about it getting it's been a little while.
It's been a little while for me too, but love that.
That's a wild line,
So good. Man, it's an interesting time for music. We've got a lot of bands that are coming back that were like big in the early 2000s, which was awesome. I know like in metal and all genres, it seems like the let's get back together thing. I mean, there's the Pantera thing, which whatever. Whatever. It's fine. I'm indifferent. But
I mean, one of my favorite bands growing up. It's yeah.
But no, it's and I was like, it's a whole thing. Not to get into the whole Pantera. thing.
There's so much. There's so much there. Yeah, it's a lot.
There's so much to unpack. That's its own conversation.
That could be a separate interview.
A whole other thing.
Separate episode.
We see in bands like we just worked with See You Next Tuesday that got back together. From a Second Story Window is getting back together.
Crazy.
Job for a Cowboy is doing
quick story about them. I'm actually pals with those guys, the Job for a Cowboy guy. So like they're still using a photo I shot in my old apartment down the street from where I currently live as their promo shot, which is really hilarious. When I see that pop, I'm like, we literally shot these in my tiny, not tiny studio apartment, but like down the street from where I currently live, but still really funny. It was in my living room, and they're all like laughing, and they still use the same picture. It's
That's awesome.
But and then also the guitar player Alan, he's in another band called Goratory, a death metal band from New Hampshire, Massachusetts, kind of both, but super sick band. Oh my, definitely one of my favorite death metal bands.
They're awesome.
But yeah, it's just funny. They're all super nice dudes. And Nick plays with. He's played, the bass player has played with Cephalic Carnage, and now currently plays with Havoc, the thrash band Havoc. And the other day, the other night, he posted a video of Jason Momoa at Metallica in the snake pit, jumping up and down.
Yeah, just moshing out.
Well, it wasn't it's just funny how
I saw those photos, and I was like, that's cool.
Yeah.
First of all, the last person I want to fucking see in a pit is
It's Aquaman, bro.
I mean, unless it's like a slow motion, like he's fresh out of the water and he's glistening.
I mean, that would be amazing. No, but we all got that. He wasn't doing anything crazy.
We all got that celebrity crush or 20 that we did like, well, it is Jason Momoa. What are you gonna do?
I mean, everybody's got their phones out. They're all like recording him jumping up and down during Pantera's walk or whatever. He's just like having a great time, and everybody's just like with their phones out, like, oh my god. Now, if he would just start hate moshing, that would be He starts like
free.
He's got some shit to work
fucking hostile.
Yeah.
He starts like randomly crowd killing people.
Yeah.
and then he gets like
15 dead at Metallica
starts like the
concert.
wall of death.
Yeah.
Just like led by Jason Momoa.
It's everybody versus him.
What's going on?
I feel like he's gonna be extra.
He's the left and everybody's the right.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And they just crushes
But
them
he
all.
still has his trident. Does Aquaman have a trident?
He can summon a killer whale at any moment.
Wait, is that how you
He was
broke
good
your
with it,
face
too.
at that show?
Yeah. Was Aquaman's
that what
trident?
happened?
Jason Momoa.
I went in for a little kiss, and
No.
it got rough. No, yeah, I misread the situation. That's on me. I was like, I thought we were having a thing,
You thought he was
but
putting
it was
out
honestly
vibes,
just
but
yeah.
We
but
all
it
know
was,
you can't read. You can't.
But
read,
it was a combination of Nothing Else Matters, and the lights and the moment, and I thought we were having a thing, and he looked at me and is like, "Nothing else matters."
That was
and
your
then I
chance.
leaned in. He's like, and then tried it right down.
Trident.
Fucking
knew it.
pistol whip me with it. Yeah,
It checks out.
Done.
that'll happen. Don't try to kiss Jason Momoa at a Metallica.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get that tattooed on the palm of my hand.
It's
Just a
just a
reminder.
friendly
I'll
reminder.
always remember.
On the other hand, he has Lenny
On the
equals
other hand.
white, Karl equals black because he's a big Simpsons fan. That's a deep cut. That is a deep Simpsons joke.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm old. I'm old.
I know. We know. That's the theme of the season. Is how old you are.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's why I just got a Simpsons tattoo. So that's why.
Did you?
Uh,
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't. You didn't know about that? You weren't there. So you've been staying busy. You've got a pretty awesome tour starting up here. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that? Because it's pretty exciting who you're playing with, in my opinion.
Kavanaugh?
So we're gonna play a couple dates opening up for Helmet. We're super excited. So one of them is gonna be at Wally's in New Hampshire, and then the other one following 2 days later is gonna be at Aura in Portland. And we are super excited. We've never played either of those venues. Obviously, we've never gotten the opportunity to play with Helmet.
Right.
So it's a lot of new things happening for us. It's definitely just one more step in that kind of like bigger direction. It's a huge honor that we're asked to be a part of it, especially the dual dates, which we're really excited for. It's all around a good thing. Yeah.
Cool note. So like, there's another band that's going to be playing after us called Soul Blind, and they kind of sound like a heavier Helmet kind of ish band, but they're. So I hadn't really heard much of them, but the venue St. Vitus in Brooklyn posted some stories today on Instagram, which I just randomly came across today, and Soul Blind played there, and it looked super packed, but they sounded really good. So I'm like kind of stoked to see them.
Yeah, that should be exciting.
As well. So they're playing both dates after us, so it's going to be a triple,
Cool.
And I think it's strangely a really good fit, actually.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing's like a good fit, so stoked.
Oh, yeah.
I am excited for that Saturday, September 30th show. That's just a couple of weeks right here.
I mean, to hear us over
Portland.
Of course, and to hear us over that like state of the art PA at Aura is going to be. I mean,
it's going to be awesome.
We're excited. Yeah.
The sound there is insane.
So good.
Like the way they built the sort of like amphitheater feel with the levels and then the balcony. Like I've seen some great shows there. Bad Religion. You're gonna hear me mention them a million times because
I think we went to that show.
We did.
Yeah, we did. We went to that
Bad
show.
Religion show was awesome.
So good.
Really,
You know what? So they came through and they played at Aura a couple years ago, and their sound guy, I was like bartending up the street, and their sound guy came through, and I was like, he had this attitude. I was like, who are you? And he's like, I'm running sound for. His name was Dave Gibney, and he's like, I'm doing sound for Bad Religion. And he's like, and I'm looking for a tattoo shop. And so I was bartending because we just moved here from San Francisco and I wasn't tattooing in a shop yet. I was like, I'll tattoo your ass in my apartment right now. And so I had somebody else cover the rest of my shift. And then I took the sound guy from Bad Religion up to our apartment and tattooed the Alternative Tentacles fucking logo on the back of his calf. Probably quite poorly. It's been a while, but then he like got us into that show and stuff for free, which was super fun. But that was like a funny little story, like right when we moved here. Yeah,
that was funny.
Hell yeah!
Welcome to.
I know, right? What the
Awesome.
fuck? Yeah,
Welcome
You get halfway through, like I'm gonna go tattoo this guy in my fucking apartment real quick.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Oh man.
So the moral of the story is, if you tell someone you're the sound guy for Bad Religion,
if you tell someone,
I'm gonna use that move. I can sell it. Yeah, I wrote stuff.
And if you make an audition video where you play better than the band, you will automatically get accepted.
Yeah, more of the merrier.
Life tips on Punky's mixtape.
Oh man! So you're staying busy. You said you got some. Working on some new material for follow-up here to Badmouth?
A little bit, we got some stuff in the works.
Yeah, we're trying to tighten up our set right now a little bit, just for some upcoming, obviously the upcoming shows. So I think that's what we're focused on right now. But we do have some stuff that we're
in the works that kind of, it's along the same lines of Badmouth.
Right.
For sure.
We're shooting some video too for Badmouth.
There you go.
So we're slowly gonna have some videos and stuff coming out, but we always try to stay writing, So like we'll obviously start playing those live before we ever get to a recording situation with those. But we always kind of have something in the works.
I think we
keeps it fresh.
Definitely, and I feel like we haven't really played, really put Badmouth out there enough because we definitely want to get out of state and do some shows. So I think Badmouth definitely has quite a bit of time left on it.
For sure. We can start sprinkling in.
I'm just, I mean, it's a fast album. It got me excited, and then I got to the end, and I'm like, do I listen again?
Yes, you do.
Duh. But I gotta say, now that you've got this, everything's sort of locked in, I'm excited to see what happens next, because the energy that you all have together, the chemistry, it's It's honestly, it's getting me excited. It's getting
Yes.
Dylan's been unbuttoning his shirt the entire interview.
I can go lower. There you go.
I'm just flattered
They
you
can't
wore
see
your
it
good
though,
shirt
so
for
it
us.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, Tommy Bahama
It's
over
every
here.
day for September.
So
Every
you
day.
got some videos on the work. You doing a video for Bridge Burner?
I think we
Oh,
are,
yeah.
yeah. So
Definitely.
we're gonna do one for Love Song, one for
Mhm.
Bridge Burner.
Yep.
Those are the two that we have definite ideas for right now. We're gonna kind of, put more out hopefully, but those are the two that we're gonna start with, I think.
Yeah.
Well, Tom, if you need a hand, extra hand shooting, just let me know.
I
There you
I'm not
go.
too far from
actually
you.
may need to be in touch with you.
Yeah,
because,
for
that
sure.
would be-
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
know you can't film yourself while
That's
playing
one of
guitar.
the issues. I mean,
That is the
so,
snag that
so I've been
yeah.
doing all of our photo shoots as of late, but which is easier because I can put it on a tripod. But obviously,
With, like,
for,
a remote
for-
control.
for a video, I think I want some movement.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
good videographers are hard to find. We'll
Yeah.
probably hit you up about that for sure.
Yeah, let's chat
For sure.
about that.
For sure.
But
We have some
first,
ideas.
We are. Oh, I'm down to help in any way to get in on any other
Yeah, that'd be
production
great.
in the state.
That's
Like
great.
it's all about that just building our music family.
Like,
Yeah,
You know?
we love
What I
that.
love about Maine is that doesn't matter if a genre, like everybody's so supportive of
Yeah.
what everybody's doing. They're turning up the shows, they're coming out, they're buying merch, they're singing the songs, they know the words, they're actually dedicated, and I can't speak any
That's
more
huge.
highly about our scene here.
Hell yeah.
People
We
just
love
have
'em.
to come and experience for themselves. Just like we need to come and check y'all out on Saturday the 30th at Aura with Helmet.
Yeah.
I'll absolutely
Do
be
it.
there.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good time.
I'll be there in spirit.
And if this interview wasn't enough to convince you mixtapers, we're gonna do our deep dive as we always do. We're gonna go 4 tracks. Y'all have heard Bridge Burner on the show. I might play it again. I absolutely love that song with all my heart.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do a deep dive on Badmouth. Oh, I want to thank you all for coming to hang out with us tonight. Oh, shout out down the line, Alexa, Courtney, Tom, and Chris. Mixtapers,
thank
make
you
some
guys so
noise.
much for
Bye,
having us.
Queen. Oh, thank you so much for hanging out.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you
Oh,
guys.
yes. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. Mixtapers, we'll be
Bye,
back.
guys.
See ya.
Later.